May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly Forex forecast. We're looking at the Euro USD. The Euro USD. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for the Euro USD. We don't see anything for it, right? But we do see US dollar news, and that's extra important. Why? Because it's been outperforming the Euro USD. It's been outperforming the euro in this pair. And what we see is that on Monday, we have ISM manufacturing PMI, and we have the JOLTS on Tuesday. We have the ADP non-farm employment change on Wednesday. And we also tentatively are going to get that NFP Friday, but because the government shut down, we're probably not going to get these numbers. Okay. So we just have to see when we get there. All right. But right now, the euro has been weaker versus the US dollar. Now, what do you see on your screen right now? This is the fulfillment of last week's forecast. I got it. I got everything right. I said that we were going to be bearish from over 2 weeks from uh, this area, what I call an area of fair value, but this is an order block. All right. And you can see how price dropped from here, came back to it, became bearish, and then started to drop. Now we got this 1, 2, 3. This was like a doggone full week of uptrend, but it never took out the high and didn't close past that order block, and we continued down from there, breaking that low and breaking these all important lows, and we took that low here, and that was our goal for the week. Got that right. Now all of that's done, right? Let's see what the forecast has for the week coming. This is the monthly. We're just going to take a peek at it. You can see that it has been bearish. All right, the highs just continuing to go lower and lower. We see the low here. We see the lower high. This is not a lower low. All right, that is not a lower low. It did not break anything. All right, but we did see that wave move up. All right, never taking the high out. So this becomes a failed swing. All right, a swing failure, and it breaks both that low and these lows. Okay, and that's very bearish. That's all there is to it. All right, a full break of swing structure to the downside. That's bearish. So you look for the correction to this impulsive move. We move up, we consolidate, we sweep, take the market sweeps, takes those the sell side liquidity, and then moves up, right? And you're thinking, oh, we're bullish. Oh, we're bullish. Look at this. All the several months of uptrend, and then we finally start to see bearishness up here. Why? Because this looks like we're going to continue down. This could be the potential lower low lower high for the next lower low, which would be under this low. You understand? And you got to realize too, if you use your Fibonacci retracement tool, put it at the swing high to the swing low down here, move it over here so you can see the numbers, and you can see that we are right at the Fibonacci retracement level of 786. If we get a bearish close below this, what is this? The August candles, right? We get a bearish close below that, then you know that we're probably heading down lower. Okay, that's good stuff. That's good, healthy stuff. All right, and if we go to the weekly, we can start to see what this week should shape out to be. All right, now, sorry for all the shifting. Okay, now, what do we have here? We have this high. All right, why is there a high there? Let's go all the way over here. We just swept these equal highs here, the relative equal highs there. So I'm going to put that in the analysis right here. Boom, we have a sweep. Just made it too, and I pointed this, I pointed that high out in the last video. Go check it out, will you please? All right. So we swept that high. That was the goal. All right. Uh, some weeks ago, I was hoping that we would come up to that swing high, to that high, and I thought we may make it up to this old fair value gap up here, all right, swinging past this high up here. But we got the relative equal highs because that's a very strong pull on price. Now, let's take a closer look at this weekly price action. We can see that we've been in sideways consolidation here. You see the low that was made, boom, and then the high that was made here. We have a break here and a sweep. But you see that price came back within the range. So there's obviously some business to be taken care of in the lower prices, the lower levels. All right. If we would have closed here, a bullish close, then we would think price will continue higher. That's not the case here. So last week we closed bearish. We closed bearish where? Under these lows. All right. This is a bullish, um, a bullish closing candle here, and to close below it is indicative of more bearish price action to come. See that we swept this low, and that was the goal for last week, and we hit that goal, and I've already talked about it already, so I'm not going to keep going. All right, but we got that one right. Now, are we going to close inside of this candle? We've already traded inside of it. We've respected the midpoint of this candle, this candlestick, this wick here, and I'm going to point this out now. Let me get, man, let me draw it out for you. 25%. All right, let's get this to change. Let's get this to change. Why isn't it changing? I said 25. There it is. All right. Excuse my lagging computer. All right. So what we're looking at is price reacted from the 25% of this wick, right? And here we are revisiting that. It danced on that 25%, stayed in that 25%, the top 25% of this wick. Looks like we're heading towards that 50%. Once we get a close below that 50%, we're probably going to hit that low here. This is a nice liquidity low where there were buyers that took prices all the way up. All right. The market wants to take them out of those trades. Okay. It's dropping here because it hit this mark, these relative equal highs up here, and there are profit taking going on, bringing prices down lower. I think we're going to go lower than this here. I do. I think we're heading towards this low, but right now, we're at the 75%. That's where this closes. I don't believe we're going to see price come and get these descending highs just yet. I think we're going to see more of this towards this low, right below this 50%. That's what I'm looking at right now. All right. And because I believe the USD is going to gain strength against the euro, just continue to do so. If we go to the daily, let's get rid of this now. All right, we go to the daily. What do we see? What we have here is lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Ha ha! Lower low. Look at that close. That's a very strong close. And we took out this low here. All right. Do I see price coming back up into that? Yeah, I do. I do see some short-term bullish price action. Why? Because that would be healthy for a market to show lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, as opposed to one impulsive move. It has to be corrected. That's the natural way things work with these with the market. So where do I see that happening? Look at this buy to sell wicks here. I'm looking at that area as a place to revisit. If it's above that high, that would be great. Let's see. All right. So there is some space, some daylight. I would like to see price if it's going to come back, because these are some strong lows for it to take. there's liquidity down here, and I'm looking for a reaction to that liquidity. All right. And if we put our Fibonacci retracement tool on the high of this move to the low of that move, I'm looking for prices to come past that the 50% up to the 50%, and that's right at these buy to sell wicks. All right. I'm looking for price to come up somewhere around here. This would make sense to me right around this area here. All right. Between the 50 and 618. Yeah, we can see a wick come up into that, as price moves up and then continues down. All right. Down past this low. See this big fair value gap here? I'm looking for price to go deeper into that fair value gap that has already been traded into with that wick. Got it? So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for price to give short-term bullish price action until we get to what do you call discount prices, premium prices, and discount prices. You want to take your shorts from premium prices. You want to take your longs from discount, right? And we're going back. We are in discount, and this is the time to look for turnarounds and price action that says the market may continue higher. All right. So on the lower time frames, you're going to be looking for a lower high, lower low, higher high. That's when you know this down move is ending. All right. And quite possibly beginning the retracement. Got it? All right. That's what we're looking for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you go back and check the US dollar index what do you call video that I just put out. Where is this at, man? Come on, man. Here we go, right here. All right. Look for this. All right. Look for it and tell me what you think. Leave a comment. All right. Make sure you hit the like button, the boost button. Make sure you hit the update, the subscribe button so you can make sure you don't miss my updates. I put a lot of updates out during the week under these videos, so you don't want to miss that. Okay. I will see you in the next video. May profits be upon you.